Hey guys, what's going on? It is Thursday. I am out with my dad working today, and I've just had a lot of time to sit and think by myself in the car, and this is the conclusion that I've come to. So I have been since everything happened with my last job and things fell through, I've kind of been in a position of not knowing which direction to go, hence why my last few vlogs have been very emotional. I mean, mind you, I'm already an emotional person just in general, and I'll cry like that, which, hey, I have come to terms with, but that is not what we're talking about. They have been a little more emotional just in the sense of me speaking about, you know, the ups and downs and still enjoying yourself even when things don't look like they're going the way that you thought they would go, and, you know, all of these different phases that we go through all through the process, right? Well, at this point in the process, I'm here figuring out what my next step is, not necessarily if I'm going to continue health coaching, because I'm going to continue that, but more so how to take the next step, how to take, jeez, get your words together, the next step forward. And I'm figuring out that nothing is ever going to be perfect and that you just have to do it. You just have to do it. There's like never gonna be a perfect time. You're never gonna be fully 1000% prepared like you think you will be, even through all the preparation. And I say you, but I mean me, Taylor. I'm talking to myself. Even through all the preparation that I'm doing or you're doing to get to where you're trying to be, I'm not saying it's never going to be enough preparation. I'm just saying that there's never going to be the absolute perfect time. There's always going to be something. I think that's what I've just learned, is that there's always going to be something. There's always going to be a reason for you to be like, not now, or I need to wait for this to get done, or I need to wait for that to get done. For me, I've been lagging on getting my socials up and changing my names over because probably out of a little bit of fear, but outside of that, just thinking, okay, well, this isn't ready yet, but I need to have the logo done first, but I need to have my website fully done first, da 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 da. And so I finally just today was like, listen, stop, start posting, start putting yourself out there. How do you expect to get a following? How do you expect to gain traction on, you know, what you're trying to do? How do you expect to get clients if you're not presenting, you know, your services? And in this day and age, presenting your services means having your socials up and running. So I had to have a heart-to-heart with myself in the time that I have spent in the car today, just to say, listen, girl, you just have to do it. Like, there's nothing, you're always going to be able to find an excuse. You're always going to be able to find a reason to say not now, or I have to wait, or this isn't ready, or that's not done, or blah blah blah. But it's like, you just have to do it, or else it will sit forever. And that is not what I want. So, with all of that said, come Monday, by the time you see this, there will be a link to go follow my socials. And so it'll be perfect timing. Like I said, by the time you see this video, I will have at least my first post up on Instagram. I will have changed my Facebook name from the Taylor G name to Divinely Wholesome, and there will be links to my website, and it will be available for you all to go see and for you all to contact me, and I will be the health coach at your service. So I'm just gonna do it. It's a little scary, but I'm gonna do it.
Very nice.
Oh, it went. I love when family comes to visit.
You're welcome.
It got nothing to do with
you.
you.
Guys need to come to Toronto.
We do.
Carnival's a good time because there's a lot
When
of
is it?
things in the city. So August, that weekend of August.
Play it from the top, I'm staying. Let me get a track just to make sure I'm. Yeah. Tell me up a little more. Yeah. 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 Baby.
Hold it. Hold it. You're recording. Record Auntie Tissy. Say hi, Auntie. Say hi, God Mommy.
Yeah. Oh, you taking it? Name.
She learned how to say your name?
She knows how to say my name. She knows how to say it.
You say Sharon? What she call you? She call you Sharon?
It's like a weird sounding Sharon.
You see your cousin?
You want to give me a kiss?
Give him a kiss. Give him a kiss.
I'll give you some candy if you do it right. Not right.
I'll give you candy too. Hey, we'll put video games back in the house.
Oh, heck yeah.
Go Makai. Go Shaylee. Go Shaylee. You gotta do. Oh my god. This is so funny. Go Shaylee. Go Shaylee. Go Shaylee. You better sing, girl. Lucky for you, that's what I like.
Lucky for you, that's what I like. Lucky for you.
Yes, radio edit. Go Shaq. It's been 3 years. 3 years. 3 years. How do you feel about that? That's how you feel about that? How do you really feel about that?
I'm blessed.
It has been 3 years with this guy, and it's so crazy. Time has gone by super fast, but it also feels like it's been forever. He just won't go away. He watched this guy. He won't go away, so I think he's gonna be there forever. Unless he does something real stupid.
She's like a pimple that just won't go away.
What?
And
That's a terrible analogy. Well, we're gonna go celebrate and then get back to the grind because this guy's still in his academy. I'm still finishing school, and you know, sometimes you just gotta find that time and space to enjoy the things you need to enjoy, but still try to integrate. Sometimes it just doesn't stop. And right now is one of those times where it's just not stopping, but it's all part of the sacrifice. And I'm so excited to see what God is doing in both of our lives and where He's taking us and the things that are in store in the next couple months. And, you know, just enjoying this time, enjoying this part of the process where it gets a little tricky and you gotta figure out, you know, how to communicate through, you know, all these different twists and turns because your time is limited and you're trying to figure out, you know, how to still prioritize all the things you need to prioritize prioritize, but excuse me, I enjoy my life. But it is possible to do that. It is possible. It is possible with communication, and it is something that you have to work at. But it is so worth it to work at it, work through it, and figure out, you know, what best works for yourself and your partner in different times when things are a little more hectic, a little more stressful. Everyone has their kind of separate things going on that are so pressing and you have to get done right now. So just open communication and staying in the vein of positivity and honesty, and just opening up. It may cause you or make you open up in a different way than you had expected to, because when your time is limited, you have to make sure that you are speaking, and you're speaking effectively, and every conversation you have is effective, and that you're not wasting time in little things that don't matter, and you're not letting other things get in the way of what's really important, which are your goals and your relationship, and making sure that those things stay first. And hey, with God, all things are possible, so it can always work out. So I'm just very happy, and we are gonna go have brunch at Brio at Victoria Gardens. And are you just gonna dance all day to no music? Okay. You look like Anthony when you did that.